Hello, and welcome back to the Joe Rogan podcast. I'm your host, Joseph Reagan, son of Ronald Reagan, and I'm here to tell you that I've taken away your machine guns, and you can't stop me.
Joseph Rogaine hair foam.
But yes, hello, welcome back to Code's Corner K4 episode 50 something. I'm pretty sure because I just posted episode 45, so that'll date this episode, but it's fine. So
We're somewhere in the
we're somewhere. We never know where we are.
mix of numbers.
Where are we? What country is it? Who's president? I don't know.
God, I'd be pained if we were playing for that long.
On the same mission.
This is the longest series that we've done.
The series so long that a dystopian comes out and we're still recording.
K4 becomes real and we're still recording K4.
Literally, living through the events of K4.
I feel like that'd be cheating.
That'd be rough, buddy. Bonus is to not have a happy life. I don't think I want to live as him.
What are you talking about? You haven't given him the situation where his dead wife appears yet, so...
I mean...
Well, a clone of his dead wife, not his dead wife.
A clone of his dead wife. Yes. But yeah, so last time, our group of local wackadoos...
Shot Bonus's wife.
Neighborhood hoodlums took a job from Mr. Dante Riddle.
To shoot Bonus's wife.
To shoot many people, in fact, 12, in a temporarily closed, soon-to-be-open assassination contract on people, the reasons for which he refused to provide.
Right.
And last time, you guys went after a private eye. You walked into his office as he was leaving for the day, and you shot his head off. And then you blew his building up with a gas leak. We blew the apartment up with a gas leak. So that's that. This time on Titanfall.
The JRE experience.
JRE experience. On this time on GITV Cribs, I'm your host, Carl Oppenheimer, and we're going to see who you guys kill next.
Yes.
We haven't even started the session. All the references. Jesus Christ.
I can keep going if you want. What about Dapper, Suits, Egypt, Sahara terrorists, bonus kills people who traffic other people. Cairo has a family. We want to kill the family. Oid hates
no
meat
cocaine
bags.
for the chicken.
No cocaine for the chicken. It's adulting time. Tumblr demons.
Do I look like a chump? Yes, gunshot.
God.
Alex Morello literally wanting to kill his friends.
Alex Morello. Now that's
Alex
a name.
Morello. So yeah, who's up next on the chopping block?
The journalist.
The streamer.
The streamer.
The streamer.
You
I thought
can
it
kill
was
the
the
streamer
journalist.
by yourself then.
I'll do it. I'll fucking do it. We all get paid for each death. I'll fucking do it.
Man, I had such a fucking plan.
I
for this.
don't give a
It's gonna
shit.
be a 3
Wow.
in 1. You can
Would
go into
you
the
look at that?
arcology by yourself.
Would you look at
You
that?
can go to
I
the arcology
don't
by yourself.
care.
God.
I'm killing the journalist with the others.
Have fun. I have a robot dog that'll help me do it. For free.
Man, I wonder how you're gonna get into the arcology.
Magic.
Man.
Wrong setting.
What do you mean, bro? The power of technology. It might as well be magic.
How did you plan on getting in there?
I'm a Codian?
I can hack.
I would assume the arcology.
She's
is
a streamer!
walkover. In the arcology.
And your point? Does it sound like I give two shits? No.
You can go do his part first then,
Lamau? Or do the journalist
even though
first?
you
Journalist is
didn't
easier.
plan it.
Yeah.
Yes. I do plan to take the journalist.
The journalist.
Yes.
All right. So you can get her address from Mr. Riddle. And she lives in like not like a bit nicer than like the middle class, like a little bit of a more upscale community, but still like apartments, like bigger apartments.
Upscale, like tall apartments
I
upscale?
mean, literally yes, tall, but also like a bit more expensive than just you know like your apartments where you guys
Oh
live.
shit. Wait. I
Oh,
need to
we need to
find
do
the
stocks, by the way.
It's the same day, Lamel. Isn't that how that
No,
works? Yeah.
because we finished that one at night, and then we said the next day we would keep going with them.
I mean, it still doesn't matter. Stocks are done. You know, every time there's like a actual time passage. It's only been 2 hours in game. It's
All
currently
right
No,
then.
has he
10
been
o'clock at
tech?
night.
Hold on. I need to find. Um. Oh man, what was the? What's? Yes. Come on. Aha. Okay. How tall is this apartment, by the way?
This building will probably be like 150 stories tall.
Ah, that's
Uh,
perfect. I need
where's this
like.
game planning?
I'll probably. What floor is she on?
I think I have her on like the 30th or 40th floor, or something like
The
that.
30th floor. Jesus. Are you? What? Journalists live so high up.
I mean, it's a big building. I don't know what you want.
Like the first floor, and then we bring her to the 30th
The
floor.
first floor. Only people live in the first floor are like the elderly
This
who
is
can't go
true.
upstairs.
Okay, then I'm gonna proceed to go. I don't know. I'm just gonna look up the apartment
Okay. You find
to
an
see
image
like
of the
what's around
apartment.
it. Yeah, to see what's around and whatnot before I actually go there.
Um, I mean, this is like in the marginally nicer part of the city, so it's all like massive skyscrapers, like right up next
Uh,
against each other, and they're all like office buildings and apartments, and like a couple of them are like tower malls that are like 80 floors of like massive mega mall
I
industrial
I take that
buildings.
back. I'm gonna do Brimsley.
cool.
Brimsley,
Yes.
Wasn't he? No, am I missing
he's the
up with the
tailor.
mercenary? Oh, the
Taylor.
tailor.
Yeah,
How are we supposed to kill him? Was he special in
His
any
work,
way?
his place of work can be provided.
yeah,
I
but
can
you don't
kill
have the
him
address.
at his residence of work.
Yeah,
Well,
whale.
what's the word I'm looking for here? I was planning to. Ah, yes, go to the apartment place. Actually, yeah, search up like the journalists themselves, see if they actually have a place of work or they just blog
Yeah,
from home.
yeah. So you look up like her, Indeed profile or whatever, her LinkedIn profile, and she works for Bullseye Advertising
Oh,
as one of like their thousands of on staff reporters and journalists.
mm,
And she works at like the branch relatively close to her house, but probably still like a half an hour drive.
mm. What day is it?
Excellent question. It would be Tuesday.
Look the boss and be like, you think she's working today?
And
Well, it's
bonus is
night.
like, I mean, it's 10 o'clock at night, so I would hope she's home. Otherwise, unhealthy living.
Mm, when did those streets get busy, by the way?
They're always busy.
Always?
I mean,
Ah,
it's
oh,
Ryanstown. They're always busy.
It's always raining and it's busy, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Sounds about right. All right.
Traffic is
Well,
terrible. All the
we're
time.
gonna be raiding her house then.
You're gonna berate her house?
No, no,
Offensive.
raiding, not berate. I mean, I could berate her house, but I think she lives in like generally the same type of apartment complex as me, so can't be that bad.
Well, her apartment's actually nicer than any of ours.
Oh, it's been. Yeah, I'm gonna berate her apartment building too.
That wall art tacky.
You put mirrors to make the room look bigger? Ugh, disgusting.
And these
How
chairs
cliche.
clash with your curtains, wench. But yeah, so you can drive to her place. That would take like an hour.
Sure.
So it's 11 o'clock at night.
Yeah. And yeah, you show up. It's like relatively nice. You know, those big apartment buildings that have like all the walls are windows, pretty much. At least most of the walls are windowed. You know,
God, I
the
really
massive
don't know how you
panes
could
of
live in
glass.
a place like that.
Yeah, I mean, it's not. I mean, I guess it's K Forest, like, and they have like the auto tinting windows and stuff. But in the modern world, I would never. They have like no privacy.
Mm-mm, mm-mm.
Um, but yeah, so the apartment building, it has like a proper like bottom lobby and stuff with like a receptionist and a doorman out front.
Mm. I think I'm just gonna. I think I'm just gonna ask for the elevator.
All right, so you walk in, and the receptionist is like, "Ah, hello, ma'am, and/or sir. What can I do you for?"
And I was like, hmm. I'm gonna ask her for listing of apartments, like any free space,
Any free space.
specifically closer to like the 50th floor.
Uh, okay. So like, do you have any, you know, vacancies or whatever up on like
Mhm.
the 50th floor or around there? And then she's like, "Oh, I can look." And then like she sends you like an AR message a couple seconds later. Um, there would be like a few vacancies in the upper floors, but not a lot. Because the
Hmm.
higher up you go, the richer you get.
Ah, and be like, oh, all right, I'll be back then. Then take the elevator.
All right, you take the elevator to.
She said she lived on the 30th floor now,
Yeah.
so
All right. So you go up to the 30th floor, um, and it's, a relatively nice, very like sci-fi minimalist. Everything is white and metal hallway with like all the lights and stuff are like dimmed because it's nighttime.
Hmm, that's pretty good. Uh, and her room number is
30-06 because why not?
30, not 6, 4.
30-06, 306. No, I think
Ah,
it's 3006, but
Yes, it's
yeah,
30-06, 3006.
yeah. You're on the
ah,
30th
Same
okay.
floor.
caliber as M1 Grand.
Mm-hmm.
I see, I see,
And
I
the
see.
bar.
Yeah. The bar, the
Hmm,
automatic Garand.
okay,
Yeah, so
then I
she's in
will,
the sixth apartment on this floor, essentially.
hmm, um, think I'm going to go to said apartment. Alright, fuck it.
All right. You walk in the hallway, find
Mhm.
room 6. It's a locked door, locked sliding door with a, you know, uh, ID card reader on it, electronic lock.
Camera, no camera.
There would be cameras downstairs, but not up on the upper floors, like in the hallways or anything. But there is like a
No.
peephole in the door.
Do I hear any sound from the other side?
You can make me a perception check.
Here's my phone. 10.
10. Jesus, you guys in your
Yeah.
tens. First to last
Yeah,
time,
what is
now
that,
this time. Christ.
4th one? Yeah.
Yeah. Remind me never to do an assassination mission with you guys ever again. She's gonna keep rolling bloody tens.
You actually kill the person?
Yeah, you actually listen so hard that you gain psionics.
Oh my
Anya
god, that
killed herself.
Jesus.
But yeah, so you have a listen, and you with the 10, I'll say with your inhuman hearing, you somehow hear through the door, through the apartment walls, and into their bedroom where you hear two people snoring.
Jesus.
I know, an impressive feat of superhuman hearing, like a dog.
That is impressive. Then I will. Oh, fuck! I didn't even do that. Oh well. Alright, I'm gonna take out the Titanite knife and
All right.
the lock. Yeah, totally.
So you stab the lock with like the LED screen with the reader on it. You just jam it in there.
I
and
guess there's really no way to stealthily do that, huh?
Yeah, not really.
Nope.
Like sparks and fizzles and crackles and stuff as you like cut the wiring and stuff behind the LCD. And the door, kind of like pops a little bit open, but doesn't like fully open. It just is like like you could pull it aside if you wanted to. The like emergency disengage thing that doors have if they get.
Yeah,
like
I'm gonna
power
do
turns off.
that.
All right, so you slide the door open. It is super dark in here. All the windows are, tinted black to keep the neon lights out and the giant holographic, sexy women that are floating in the sky in Rhinstown. Because you gotta have one of those in every cyberpunk setting. And it's pitch
Yes.
black. You like the first room here is like a pretty big like recreation room, like a rest room. Where there's like couches, a big TV built into the wall. There are like a little kitchen with like a bar counter and like an island, and it's pretty nice. Very big. Not very big, but big.
Mm-hmm.
And it is dark, and you don't hear anything really.
Well, can I follow the sound of the
Snoring.
the snoring? Is it like papa loud as fuck snoring, or
I mean, it's not like that loud, but it's you can hear it.
loud enough?
Yeah. You do not have night vision, so get wrecked. You do everything at disadvantage. Wow. Everything's slightly
No
at
that
disadvantage.
no tens then, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, stuffing through. 2 eights though.
2 8s. All right. So you, even though you're essentially like fumbling around and you can only kind of make out like shadows on top of shadows, you don't bump
Comedic.
into like a stool or like knock over a
Yeah.
potted plant or anything. You manage to, not die. And you follow the snoring off to the right. There's like a long hallway with two doors, one on each side, and then you assume that the left one is the bedroom, and then like the right door is probably like a bathroom or a closet or something.
Hmm.
I'm gonna roll something of my own in the background here.
I kind of
Okay.
have an idea of what it is.
Okay.
Painful.
Okay.
But yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. So
Then.
yes, you see this dark hallway, and then the 2 doors.
And a bedroom? Yes, no?
Are you gonna walk up to it? Walk just get the door open and open fire or what?
I'm gonna try to sneak in true.
Alrighty, make me a stealth check.
Disadvantage, I assume?
Yeah.
6.
All right. So you crouch your way through, and you come to the door. It is unlocked, and it slides open. And you see that this is, I mean, it isn't a big bedroom, but it's big enough for like, a proper size bed and like a closet and dressers and stuff like that. A little nightlight on one of the stands, and there is a young woman sleeping on the bed. And then the other half of the bed is disheveled.
I can't fucking sleep or something?
I mean, the guy's not in the bed, is my point. There's just nobody there.
This is just 2 separate apartments. There are 2 people sleeping.
There's one person sleeping.
Different beds? Oh.
One bed, one person. But half of the like blankets and stuff are, thrown like off to the side, like somebody got up, basically.
Oh. Hmm. I don't see any light anywhere, do I?
Well, there's like a little nightlight on one of the dressers, but it only illuminates enough for you to see like, that's the woman. Like it's like a couple of feet illumination in a direction.
That's the woman, huh? And what about like around me? Like, if it's clear someone got up, but I'm saying, can I tell? Is there a light in the bathroom? What's going on?
There doesn't seem to be a light coming from the bathroom. I mean, you're standing like in the doorway. You haven't actually like walked inside yet, so you can't see like the entire of the bedroom, but you can see like 80% of it at this point.
I think I'm gonna ready myself for someone to fucking hit me.
Okay.
Honestly.
So you just stand there, you just like tense up, like.
I stealth through, but I'm like, yeah, I feel like I've seen this one. Where like a lamp comes out of nowhere and hits him.
Oh yeah, so you should assume then you would like take a step into the bedroom then if you're gonna
Yes,
approach. All right, so
I
you
approach.
step into the bedroom, being as quiet
Menacingly.
as you can be, uh, and you get like 2 steps in, uh, when the barrel of a gun presses against the back of your head, and
So
this like
reaction, no reaction.
I mean you can choose to react if you want, like just like automatically just like death and just like cut him in half or something, but.
I was because I was like, damn, this guy's about to get stabbed. I mean, my thought process is a grapple check because I would grab gun and stab, but I don't know if I can do such.
Well, you can either try to grapple him and disarm him, or you can stab, because those are 2 separate actions.
I wish to stab the man to death.
All right, so you're like, so you feel the barrel of
I
his gun
think
pressed
I
against
think
you.
we should have a
You
good
just
old fashioned roll off. Agility versus agility.
agility versus agility.
Man, you're really
Um,
trying to have this man already die.
I think
I
I
mean, yeah,
think
this
an
is
agility versus agility should be the answer here.
I think a crit 10's my answer. You tell me.
Lamau. Yeah, this guy has even this guy rolled in that 10, he couldn't. Like, you just have higher agility than him anyway. This is a normal human being with very few implants, besides like a few brain chips and stuff. Uh, So yeah, so you win the initiative here essentially, um, and you stab him. He can attempt to dodge, but It will be a disadvantage because he can't see, but it's be an advantage because you can't see. So you just flat roll because neither of you can see what you're doing.
Oh my god.
He still failed with the 4 though, so get wrecked. Uh,
How many is it with the dagger? I'm not
half your
proficient.
agility.
And my agility is what
Here's
again?
8. You have 4 attacks.
So
The Titanite
4?
dagger.
What is that?
A lot of damage. Infinite
A lot.
damage.
Just all the
Um,
damage.
yeah, I mean, isn't it like 1d4 plus your bare hands plus 2d100? So it's one. It's one. No,
I
yeah.
don't know.
One.
I don't remember the last time I stabbed someone.
Yeah, 1d4 times 10 plus 3d100.
Well,
Yeah,
if
so
it's
you
2d100 from that, and then I
and you have your bare
1d100.
hands
Oh yes,
damage.
so
Yeah. So 1d8 plus
1d4
3d10 times 10.
plus. Oh, that's the wrong number. I almost did 3d40. This man's going down with a 180.
Really? Only a 180? Wow.
I rolled a 2 and a 2 on a d4 and a 1 on a d10.
Jeez, that's really bad.
Yeah.
I mean, he's still dead, but
I
he
know.
still rolled below average.
Like one cybernetic and he would have probably lived.
Yeah. Um. Yeah. So you feel the barrel of the gun, press against the back of your head, and you just like in the dark, invert the grip on your knife, and just like blindly swing backwards, and just like get him right in the chest, and he's. You can make me a luck check really quick.
7.
A 7. His gun does not go off. What a shame. And he drops. But the woman does hear that. And I probably, I mean, obviously she would hear that.
I feel like, well, here's the thing. Does she go, or does it like, oh, what's going on? And then proceeded to get body tackled? Because
I
either
mean,
way, I'm going to like pounce on her.
well, I think it's more like, you stab him, and her eyes like shoot open, and one of her arms underneath the covers throws the covers off, and she shoots a taser at you.
She shoots a taser at me?
Yeah, and she hits you with a 9 as well.
Oh my god.
So I need you to roll me
Ooh.
an endurance check minus 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, for your
Ooh.
bionics.
I have EMP shielding.
Doesn't matter.
No?
Doesn't matter.
And an EMP, my dude.
Oh yeah, you're right.
You would need insulation and grounding.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that what
They
the...
would literally They would literally need to be made of rubber.
Yeah, pretty much.
Wait,
You're
so
being
what does the
tased.
rubber-lined
That
trench
has
coat
electrical
do?
damage.
Oh,
It might affect stun. Let me double check.
I don't know. Let's find
If
out.
it's stunning, and stunning counts as different
Itchy.
method because it's meant to pierce clothing.
Yeah, because they have like the needles and stuff in them.
Exactly.
Where's bonuses?
I'm so glad we
Plus, it
redid
would still
the...
affect your bionics.
Yes, but I'm still glad we... What's the word I'm looking for here?
Rubber insulated clothing. Yeah, so it just negates half of incoming electrical damage. So you essentially wouldn't take any damage from a taser because they know they do like 1d4,
Yeah.
1d6 anyway. But you just like
Still
get
survive
stunned.
though,
But
because
you
I
still
got
have
a...
to pass the endurance.
What's the word? I
Yeah.
got a 5 on the check.
A 5 on the check
Not roll, just check with the minuses.
with the -4. She rolled a 9.
Yeah.
Jesus. Okay. So this lady gets the drop on you when she shoots a taser into your chest, and you just like push through it anyway.
I feel like I could have sworn I've been tased before.
I think
Someone got tased.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah, I know that for sure. A couple people have been tased over the course of this campaign. Absolutely.
I don't know if I've been tased.
I know
I don't
you've
think.
tased someone.
Yes,
I've
you have a
tased
stun
someone,
baton. Yeah, so
yes.
he's
I have a
tased a
stun
couple
baton,
people.
yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of tasing going around here.
There is, yeah.
Not
So
really.
she
It
tries to
happens so
tase
few
you.
and far between.
Yeah, because you
It's
guys
true.
don't ever fight like the cops or like security guards who have tasers or like stun batons,
Because
or
we're
they don't have a
smart.
chance to fight you before you gank them. So, but yeah, so you aren't actually stunned, so you can just like smack her or something if you wanted to.
I mean, yeah, I'm just gonna straight up knock her out.
All right. Yeah, I mean with your bare hands damage and you know, your like knife and stuff, you just like push through the pain and like your bionics are freaking out, but your arms aren't bionic. So you just walk up and dunk with like the base of the knife right into her forehead, and she goes limp, and the taser deactivates because she's not holding the trigger down anymore. Um,
I thought it had a certain charge to it.
well, it,
Or
it
you can
does,
run
yeah, but
out
you
of
can,
charge.
yeah,
Just a
um,
while before that.
yeah. I mean, there's yeah, because it's they like auto turn off, essentially, to keep you from like
Be like,
accidentally killing somebody with it.
I would have like ripped off. Like, God, I
Yeah,
hate
you're
police
like
training.
steaming a little bit. You've been zapped.
And then I'm gonna look at the what's the word? I'm gonna flick on the light in the room. See what everything looks like in here.
All right, you turn the lights on. Um, I mean, it's a nice bedroom. There's now a dead man bleeding from a gaping chest wound on the floor, and an unconscious
Fuck.
journalist with a taser in her hand in the bed.
Alright. I take the taser out of her hand for sure.
All right.
Um, and then ooh, here's something. It's gonna be really awkward, but or not awkward, but just trust me on this. What on her LinkedIn and whatnot, what clothing does she usually wear?
I mean, you can tell that she wears like like heels. You know, maybe like a nice skirt, a nice coat. You know, business business attire, but not like full pantsuit or anything.
Oh, well, what is she wearing now? Because like I kind of need her in her work clothes.
I mean, currently she's wearing like a tank top and like undergarments, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna dress her in her work clothes, honestly. I don't care. I like need her in her clothing, or
Mm.
else otherwise it's just gonna be like, oh no, random woman is dead. I mean, I guess they might like. Does she have anything of like interest that really makes her stand out as a journalist, or
I mean, not
what?
really. You would have to like ID her.
Yeah, that's good enough for me. All right, then I'm gonna uh dress the woman up, look at the other guy, and be like, well, she never pointed a fucking gun at me, bitch. I'm gonna switch to my phone real quick and have trash audio.
Let me.
Yeah, I have to help with groceries. Yeah. Here we go. And then I'm good. You can hear me. Well.
Yeah.
Oh, cool, cool, cool. I don't really need anything from here. Is there anything worth of value that I can take? Actually, do I want to rob this woman too? I text. We have his phone number.
Riddle. Yeah, he has like the burner phone where you send the evidence.
I'm like, hey, you want me to take anything from the journalist's apartment? Journalists? Yes.
And he's like, no. I
He's
just
like,
want her
okay,
to be
cool.
dead. I don't really care
All
what
right, cool.
happens.
Theft is an afterthought.
Yeah.
I mean, you're supposed to make it look like. Ooh,
Rummage the entire apartment. Make it look like it was a robbery gone wrong.
huh? Oh, no, because I want the bonus from the contract. So instead, I'm going to. What the fuck did? Oh my god, he really planned for me. Anyway, I'm going to not move.
Mm.
Instead, plant some.
Lamau?
Somehow.
Until someone stabbed him, even
Hmm?
though he did get stabbed. I need the murder weapon
Mm-hmm.
on the woman's hand. I'm gonna have her grab, get her fingerprints on it. Yeah.
You're gonna throw away your fancy knife?
What? No, I
He's
have
gonna
my
get a
knife.
kitchen knife.
Yes, the kitchen knife.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. God, I'm not that. Yeah. So I'm just gonna make her grab the kitchen knife.
Okay, easily done.
All right. And then I'm gonna I don't know, reposition the husband to make him look like he
You just put him on
pushed
top
her,
of.
got stabbed and pushed her. Oh, what the fuck is that? I don't want to kick that. Whatever. You're a fucking weird ass bug. Essentially, I'm gonna throw her out her window. If you couldn't tell.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to set up. That makes sense. I mean, the only problem with this is that
Why
I
don't,
broke the
why don't you just
thing.
make it look like he pushed her and she stabbed him in the
That's
struggle?
exactly what I'm doing.
This
So you
seems like
need
a
me to?
lot of steps for that.
Not really. It's just moving the body. I'm not gonna Picasso a painting with the bodies here. Do you want me to thing? What?
What?
Do you muse?
What?
You want me to roll for anything?
You don't need no, cause no, no, you're good.
All right,
Well,
cool.
30th floor. That's like many feet up.
33rd floor times
30 times
15.
15 is 450 divided by 10 is 45. I'm gonna roll 45d6
Oh
right
wait,
now.
you don't need to roll any 45d6.
I'm gonna roll 45d6.
I'm gonna, but I'm gonna kill her myself.
And then you're gonna throw her off the building? Why? I thought the point of it was that
Surviving like that one person.
I thought that the point was that the fall was what got her.
Oh yeah, but after you said that someone survived 47 stories and breaking all their bones, I was like, you know what? I don't need to chance that somehow she survives.
He is okay.
I mean, it's incredibly unlikely that
Interjection.
somebody survived that.
Interjection from the peanut gallery here.
Oh my god.
She's a frail young woman who is a journalist.
Yeah,
Do you have
also
a dice
I
roller?
don't
unconscious.
think I don't think anyone normal is going to survive a fall from that height.
Yeah, the only reason the guy survived the 47-story fall is because he was like a professional climber and like knew how to land so that you would survive.
She's a journalist.
Yeah, and also she's
Mm.
unconscious. She's not gonna be doing any sick flips midair. Okay.
Exactly.
Here's the damn box.
It's gonna fall like a sack of potatoes. Unconscious potatoes.
Unconscious potatoes. Well, hmm. I throw her out the window. Actually, yeah, just how strong does the guy look, by the way?
The dude looked like he went to the gym, not like Big Jimmy, but like a guy in like his late mid 30s, grizzled
Can I
looking, 12 o'clock
replicate a
shadow.
punch from him then?
Yeah, I mean, if you pulled your punch a
Or
little
do
bit, yeah.
you just look like domestic and then
All right.
the with the was the glass breaking.
Mm. Okay, so you're gonna like smack her while she's unconscious, and then just gonna chuck her off the side
Double
of the building.
unconscious.
Yeah, just, and
Yeah.
then you chuck her off. All right. Yeah,
Hmm.
so you throw her off through the window of her bedroom, uh, and she falls all
Into the
30
busy
floors.
street.
Yeah, to the busy road, and slams into the ground. Would you have thrown her head first or feet first?
Feet. She needs to be recognizable.
Feet. All right. Yeah. So you throw it down feet first, but she kind of like tumbles back a little bit and breaks both of her legs, shatters her spine and her pelvis. Uh, Not quite like paste, but there are bones coming out of parts of bodies that should not be coming out of. Um,
We did the math. She's
yeah.
not paste.
Yeah, she's not paste. But her odds of like I think she would have to get medical attention within like a minute or something like that to survive. So she's
I doubt that.
unconscious, and between like the beating that you gave her beforehand, she's dead.
Cool. And then I'm going to I don't know, just take the stairs. Just slowly take the stairs.
All right, you
And
take the
as
stairs.
exit the building in a nondescript way, you know?
All right, you exit the building, and there's like a
Oh,
crowd
actually,
around the body.
before I do leave, I am gonna like wash my hands at their sink, you know?
Mm.
Because I think my gloves would be stained. Unless I didn't like make her bleed. Otherwise, I'd wash the
I
blood
mean,
off
your
my
hand that
hands.
stabbed the guy would be, yeah.
Yes, I'd wash my hands and be like, cool. And then leave. Make sure
All
no
right.
blood from me. Well, there was no blood. Yeah. And walk out.
Alrighty. A crowd has been drawn to the body on the sidewalk.
Don't you have bionic arms though?
I have bionic arms, yes, but you forget I have what's the word I'm looking for?
Oh, you have integrated ones.
I
Yeah,
have
that's right.
flesh. Hmm.
Well,
Also,
sucks.
I'm gonna cool. I'm gonna
You have one
like
bionic arm.
yes. I am going to, however, what's the word? Add a little spicy crowd. Be like, is that one journalist? Woo, you know. Add gossip to the crowd.
You just walk by and you're like, oh wow, that's that woman, and you just walk away. Refuse to
Yep,
elaborate.
that's it.
All right. Do you take a photo or something to give to the guy, to
Yeah.
Riddle? All right. And only Knox receives 12,000 callers.
I'm like, hey, woman's done.
Alrighty. I will count that as being a very public death. Sure.
Sick.
uh,
I've been thinking about how I want to throw her off of a building for so long now. I really have. I was like,
well, that's not
man, if she.
sus at all.
Hey, look, we gotta plan our missions. What can I say?
You have 111,000 now.
Oh, nice.
So I'll say that took like a half an hour. So then we cut back over to the other side of town, where Cairo and Bonus, because Cairo is garbage at combat and Bonus feels he needs some help.
I have a dog.
Yeah, but the dog is dumb. Bonus is not
But he
dumb.
does whatever I tell him to do.
So
I think he's trying to tell you something.
I am, yeah.
You're just saying I'm dumb. I take that as offense.
No, I'm
Oh my
saying that
God.
Cairo doesn't have the combat capability to take this dude on by himself. Or at least Bonus feels that way.
Oh, the cans are really squished. Oh man.
But yeah, so are you going after
No,
a
you're just trying to
streamer,
make
or
Bonus more rich.
I mean, he's gonna get rich either way because he's gonna go to one of you.
So we're going after the tailor.
The tailor. Alrighty.
Brimsley or Brimsey.
Let me pull up.
Did he have an added objective? I forget.
No.
No.
No, this is just 20,000 outright to kill him.
Oh,
Yeah.
just to kill.
I mean, just no extra condition. And I didn't want to give like too many of them because I didn't want it to be like gimmicky or like overused, so I kept it pretty minimal. Only like 3 or 4 of them have like extra conditions you can do. But yeah, so you guys know where his tailor shop is. You'll get there, it'll be 11 o'clock.
Someone I can ask about this, because surely the person I know would know about their competition.
You mean Dapper?
This guy's
Yes.
competition for Dapper?
Well, he's a tailor.
Oh.
And
So obviously, yes.
yeah, legally
just
he
thought
would be.
this-
And normally, assuming Dapper was only a tailor, then yes, this guy would be competition.
Yeah, that's why I was like, really? Damn.
Yeah, this guy
In
is
the
Dapper's
world
son.
of tailoring, yes, this guy
Yes,
is
yes,
competition for
Yeah,
Dapper.
in the world of assassins and super spies, maybe not.
Not so much.
Yeah, I don't
Actually,
think there are
he's
many
number
people that
2?
could hold on to. Well, number
Anyway,
2 guy is a
I'm
friendship.
gonna text Dapper
All right.
if he knows anything about
About this guy.
Brimsey.
Leonard Brimsey.
Leonard Slick Brimsey.
All right. If you like, you text Dapper, and he calls you because he's that kind of person.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Dapper. Yes.
Hello.
Why does it sound like you're being put through interrogation?
You're like, you know how it is. Sometimes I like to, test out my own limits. It's good fun. And you're like zapping
anyway.
the phone. You're like, yes, you wanted to know about one of my competitors, yes?
Yes.
Understandable.
I'm planning to unalive him.
And he reads something, and he's like, Mr. Brimsey, yes, I believe he owns the tailoring shop on 57th Street, right?
Yes. I'm currently sitting outside of it. The lights are off and whatnot.
I don't know very much about Mr. Brimsey. I know that he's not, quite the upscale gentleman like myself. But I have been told that he is similar to myself and that he's also an assassin for hire.
Joy. I'm immediately going to check my rear view mirror.
Yeah, so you're in front of this place. The lights to the business are actually still on, and the place is still open. And you check your rear view, and crowded Ryanstown Street, but you don't see anybody with like a rifle staring you down from down the block.
Okay.
God, just imagine 20% sniper.
Yeah, I just said sniper on the opposite roof.
So that's about all you got for me?
And I know that he's British like myself, though I believe he's a Cockney gentleman instead of a finer, refined folk like myself. And,
Fair enough.
I know that he doesn't have the sort of contacts that I have, or the training that I have, or anything that I have besides also being a tailor. Really.
All right. I can make do with this.
And Dapper's like, I also heard that he lies about his thread counts. The scoundrel.
I wonder who else does that.
It's like, well,
As in the lying, not the thread counts.
No. Nonsense. Surely you
I do not know who you speak of.
I have no idea who you could be talking about. Surely A gentleman as upscale as yourself wouldn't make friends with a liar.
Of
Certainly not.
course. Sorry.
Yes.
Well, thank you, Dapper.
Of course. Do you require my assistance in this endeavor, perchance? I'm free at the moment.
I'll turn to bonus, do we?
Bonus is cleaning one of his deagles in the passenger seat, and he just looks up at you and he shrugs.
I think we'll be fine.
And Dapper's like, all right, well, if you need anything, give me a call. I might have a job for you lot in a few days, actually.
Kairos, just give a sigh.
You're like, well, what's the sigh for, old chap? Well, there's nothing.
Gotta go. Gotta go. You gotta go. Talk to you later.
You're like, all right. So long. Farewell.
Oh wait, before I go. Click.
Wait out, click. Watch out for the click. But yeah.
All right.
So what do you do?
I will take out my one of my hands of Anubis and place the 1911 in the respective holster. Reload the one round that I've taken out of my revolver, and then have Ankh and Bonus come with me.
Alrighty. So you guys approach this suit store. It looks like a knockoff version of Dapper's, basically. But like you can tell that like it's all like Chinese knockoff stuff. It's not like legit.
Yeah.
It's not fine Egyptian silk or like imported leathers like Dapper has. It's all like, oh, I made this in the back room.
Cheap faux leather and
yeah.
Cheap
It's all like
knockoff,
imported
like
stuff
low tensile.
Yeah. And also like Dapper's stock, like almost everything he makes is custom made, whereas this guy has like a majority of like brand clothing.
That and all of his stuff is like polyester, so it's very uncomfortable to wear.
Mm-hmm.
Well, in all honesty, I'm doing the entire city a favor then.
That's why I didn't think Dapper offered to help you. He doesn't like this guy either.
So, alright, yeah, we'll walk in.
Alright,
Look
so
around the shop.
And there's like a little chime that's like the da 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 and
how niche for a British person to have the president's
you know it.
theme on walk-in.
Classic. And this guy behind the counter, he's definitely younger than Dapper is. Definitely more like his like mid-40s instead of like his mid-50s like Dapper is. He still has like salt and pepper kind of like modern hairstyle. He's wearing like a very nice suit with like a waistcoat and like a very nice tie. And he has is sitting behind a counter. And he's like scraping some stuff off like a swatch of like leather, sharpening his tools. And you guys walk in, and he's like, "Good evening, chaps. What can I do for you?" Huh?
Just looking around.
Like, oh, I gotcha. See anything you might be interested in? Give me a holler, would you?
Right. Can I?
Yeah.
Can I do an underarm quick draw on this guy?
An underarm quick draw.
You know how like they turn and then like under the cover of their body, they like quick draw the gun and under the arm they pull and shoot.
Yeah, you can do that. So you can like turn and like pretend to look at something and then under the arm right, because it's on your back, right? So you could around the back. Just alrighty.
What check am I doing for this?
This will be this will be your quick draw. So that's a perception like a -2 or something.
Is it?
I think so.
Quick draw. User draws their weapon at lightning speeds and fires one shot at target in range just before initiative is rolled. Requires a perception check and a -2 and access to the appropriate skill wire to determine success. So it's just a perception check.
What a -2?
I can do that. That's a 9.
A 9.
A 9, sir.
Got me a 9.
That's a 9, chap.
All right. So you, you're like, oh yeah, yada yada yada. I'm actually gonna add another dice to this. Wow. Okay. So you're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna browse. So you walk over to one of those like circular racks of like suit jackets and stuff, and start browsing. And Bonus just kind of like doesn't even try to hide. He's just standing there to be scary. He just folds his arms over his chest and just kind of stands there next to you. And you're browsing, and you reach behind your back and you blast him. And he dives out of the way of the bullet, and it slams into the wooden wall behind him, and he ducks he dives underneath the counter.
What did he roll on agility on that?
I rolled him a double disadvantage with a 9, a 7, and a 7.
Jeez.
That's what I was like, wow, because the odds were not in his favor there. But
this must happen a lot.
Yeah, this guy, this isn't the first time somebody's tried to around the back quick draw on him.
Apparently.
Yeah.
So he's not gonna try and attack us back, right?
Well, yeah. So you around the back, bang, quick draw, and he dives underneath the counter, and you hear I guess I could explain it as like metal shifting against metal, like a sliding door or something like that, and then nothing.
He's got a trap door, doesn't he? Alright. I'm gonna go look behind the counter.
He's not there. Ooh.
Oh, wow. I'm gonna look in the desk for a button.
Alright, give me a perception check.
Alright. That is a 7.
Alright, so you look underneath the counter, and you see that there's a bunch of knives and some leather working stuff. There's a gun underneath here, and there's a single book in one of these desk drawers, and you flip the book open, and it's hollow, and there's a big red button in the book.
I'll turn to Bonus and be like, you can take his gun this time. And I'll smack the button.
Yes. 1911, here I come. And then you smack the button, and the floor underneath, between the counter and the wall behind it, slides open, and there's a descending staircase that leads down.
Alright, I'll call Ankh to me, and I'll have him pull out his machine gun, and I'll start going down the staircase.
Alright, so you go down the staircase.
I'm running, by the way.
Okay. Yeah, so you, booking it down there, and the staircase goes down for 10-15 feet, and then opens up into the sewer.
Okay. Night vision mode.
Okay, so you and you activate your night vision. See, it's coming in handy now, isn't it?
Yes, very much so. Glad I got it.
Yeah.
Can I see anything down here that looks out of place?
You can give me.
He couldn't have gotten far.
Yeah, you can give me a perception check.
That is a 10, good sir.
So you activate your night vision, and you're looking around.
Didn't expect me to have this, you son of a bitch.
Yeah. And you notice, how sewers have the two walkways on either side of the sludge river?
Yeah.
Well, you see across the sludge river, there's another walkway, and you see as you're looking both ways, out of the corner of your eye, as you look each direction, part of the wall, the perspective shifts weirdly, and you're like, that perspective shift is in an oddly bipedal shape.
Well, I know where I'm going.
Man, it must be drugs kicking in.
Yeah, there's all this fecal
The
matter in the
sewer.
air.
The sewer must be filled with drugs.
It's all,
Oh my
it's all the
god,
methane in
Just
the
the
air.
wind.
that gave me
Must
an
be the
idea.
wind.
That gave me an idea.
Gotta start taking all the
Must be the
jet.
wind.
Yeah.
All right. Well, yeah. I'll go check it out.
All right. So you start to make your way over there, and then Bonus walks down the stairs behind you, and I'm gonna make him make a check to see if he sees the same thing. He doesn't. I mean, well, I guess
Does he
could.
have?
He passed the
Does
check.
he have night vision?
He does have that vision, yeah.
Ah.
Because only you and him are the
Hey.
smart ones in the group.
Hey, dark vision buddies.
Yeah. So Bonus.
Not
goes
only
down
do we
the
have,
stairs.
oh my gosh, not only do I have light level correction, but I have night vision. So if someone tries to flashbang me in the dark,
Yeah,
I
you're
can
also
just
fine.
negate
That
it.
must be so painful.
Yeah, to have night vision and get flashbanged. Yeah, that's how you get permanently blinded. In
Yeah,
real
but
life.
if you're smart and you get light level correction,
Yeah,
then
then
it
you're
doesn't
fine.
affect you.
I mean, it is
Mhm.
default with the helmet, but holy shit.
Yeah. Probably,
I
I
need
think
me a
like
helmet
mechanically,
now.
if you were to have night vision up and then get flashbanged, you'd probably be like twice the duration, like an extra disadvantage to the endurance to resist it.
Oh
and,
my
like, you know.
gosh, that's if you don't have light level correction.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh
Because light level correction just makes you immune to it, no?
Mm-hmm.
no,
Yeah, you can't be
so
stunned.
it goes off. It goes off, but the auto correction
Yeah,
of your
it, like,
lenses
Yeah,
dims.
you know, like
It
cameras
dims the
like adjust
brightness.
Oh,
the
yeah,
brightness.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah,
it's
it's
not
like
that
that.
you're
Or like your
immune,
phone.
it's just
It's like your
kind...
phone.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so
That'd be
you're
really
immune to
helpful.
like the stunning effect of like light-based
Yes.
flashbangs, essentially,
Mm.
light-based effects. Like strobe lights as well wouldn't work probably, or wouldn't work as well.
It's like someone rolls up with me with a strobe light, or rolls up on me with a strobe light. I just stand there and shoot them in the face.
You just like stare dead into their eyes. They're like, "What the heck?" And you just bang.
Someone tries to shine a laser into my eyes. I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool. Bang. It's like the Indiana Jones thing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. The sword
Where,
twirling. You
where
just...
they're like coming up all tactical with the strobe light. And it's
Yeah.
just bang. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna start investigating that
Jesus.
oddly bipedal shaped.
Yeah, so you start making your way over there, and Bonus walks down the stairs, and he sees it, and he just he has his two deagles out at this point. He's not he doesn't care what the cops figure out that somebody's a deagle to kill this dude. He's like this is a
Right.
dangerous individual. So he has his two deagles out, and he also sees the weird bipedal wiggly air, and he just like stops. And over sub vocals, he's just like, "Don't get any closer. Wait a second. I want to try something."
I was gonna say, you wanna unload on 3?
Sure,
Alright.
but,
One.
play natural so we don't tip him off.
2. 3. And then I don't have Ben Hammer, do I?
I don't think so. No, so you can still fire like once with your.
Twice?
I think only once with the revolver, right?
I
It's
thought
a
he had
big
the itchy
revolver.
trigger finger.
I don't think he does. Nope.
I have Gunslinger Reload. Yeah, I don't have Fan the
Bonus
Hammer.
does. Bonus is itchy trigger finger, so he can fire a billion times.
I really need that ability of Fan the Hammer.
Fan the hammer, yeah. So you fire once.
It's
with
either
your
that or I
revolver.
can use the 1911.
You could, yeah, or you could use your hand of Anubis that you've got on you.
I could use
draw
both.
that. And, yeah, you
I
could
could use
dual
the
wield,
Hand of Anubis and
full auto burst and then
1911.
shoot the revolver.
God.
Yeah.
Also have
Action
Ankh shoot the
scene.
50 cal and then all or the LMG, and then also have bonus unload 4 deagle shots.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I'm gonna do the Hand of Anubis, the 1911. Ank's gonna do his 50 cal, and then bonus is gonna do
Alright.
his 4 deagle shots.
So I'm not even gonna have this guy roll dodge or like roll damage. He just gets Swiss cheesed. Just- as a dozen gunshots go off at once.
Any almost standing in the sewer are like Swiss cheesed by ricochets.
Yeah, it's just
A
And
bullet
like,
pings off of that toaster's door.
and he's like, the Force, there's something wrong. Like a single voice crying
A
out in
bullet took
agony.
out my camera.
Yes, my camera. But yeah, so yes, you guys just unload, and with each bullet impact that hits the bipedal space, blood sprays out. This guy had an invisibility cloak on, and you managed to see through his invisibility cloak.
Nice. I'm gonna go over to his body and snap the picture in night vision
Mm.
so
Yeah,
that the proof is in the pudding.
Mm. Mm.
I'm going to alert him that it was me and Bonus that did this one, so Bonus also gets the money.
Alrighty. And Riddle sends you a thumbs up emoji, and you are given 20,000 collars.
Nice. And then once we go upstairs, I'm just gonna check the cashier or the cash register, because why not?
Okay, so you jack the cash register, and you find 200 collars.
Hey,
Nice.
got more money anyway.
Yeah. Bonus is 137,000.
Jeez. Jeez.
Jeez.
Wait until my stocks blow up.
So that's another bloke down the drain. Bam.
I'm
Bam,
gonna
bam,
turn to
thank you, bam.
bonus. I'm gonna turn to bonus and get Okay, so we've done Thorn, Nicholson, and now
Brimsy.
Brimsy.
Yeah.
Do we want to go after seals before the night is over?
Mm.
Who's he over there?
Security agent. Okay. Yeah, this guy's it's actually like relatively high ranking too. Because I think the description of him is a bit misleading. He isn't just a security agent. He used to be Riddle's head of security, so he's actually like a manager of a security team for Synthetic M. So you could go after him.
So this one's gonna be a little more in depth.
Yes, he also
you
would know
little more
lives in.
preparation.
I don't think he would live in.
I don't think he lives in the arcology.
Yeah, because he's not important enough for that, nor is Synthetic him important enough for that. But he does live in like a swanky, like suburban, like manor house near
Well,
the.
it's either we can go after him or we can go after the lawyer.
I think we should go after the security guy first.
Because that's another 15,000.
But the lawyer, you get extra money if you make him burn to
true.
death.
That is
Yeah,
true,
the
and we
reason-
can do that.
Yeah, he can easily done. But I think we should go after the security guy because I don't want the possibility of suddenly like these deaths are happening, and the security guy's like, maybe I should start buffing security for certain people. You know?
He doesn't work for them anymore.
I mean,
Yeah,
I know
he's
he
over
does
for the company, but you know.
Yeah, he works for Synthetic Chem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And these are all happening on the same night.
Oh yeah, I know. I'm saying because I think this is like the last one. Wait, what time is it actually?
In game?
This is the last.
The
No,
11.
out of game.
Out of game? 3:14.
No, I see 3:14. I'm saying like, do we have time for 2 deaths or 1 death, depending on who's
Probably
over?
because these guys actually have like security at their houses and stuff. Probably only like one or part of one, like the planning.
1 and
Yeah.
then like a next one. All right. So do you want to go after security guy or lawyer guy first? And it's
Well, okay, so there's equal risk in going after each one. We can split up again, go after both at the same time.
I think that's a good idea here, though.
Because if we go after the lawyer, right? Not only is there not going to be a case against anyone involved, because the lawyer's dead, and 2, if we go after the security guy, the security personnel are not going to get the, the order to beef up around certain people that were involved with the Riddle.
So let's see here. Aesthetic. Mercenary, private, tailor, lawyer. And where's the the security guy? Which one is him again?
He is Donald Seals.
Seal.
Seals is
Number
security.
6.
I know.
And Mark Well is the lawyer.
Yeah, I see the lawyer. Address, death by fire, men in your corporate sector, and then Seals is just in the
In all
smoky.
honesty, Mark Well's entire thing could just be settled with one Molotov cocktail. In all honesty,
You could just burn down his house, yeah.
that's what I'm saying.
Actually,
If he's got a doggy door, I could have Ankh go into the house and disconnect gas lines, and then one Molotov cocktail, that entire place is going up.
here's a better question though. Is that still immolate death by fire?
That is exclusively immolation.
Ah, yeah, okay. Better question. If the Ankh thing, because technically we could split up for this one.
That's
If the
what
Ankh
I'm
thing
saying.
doesn't work, how easy is it to burn down his house?
It's a house.
It's just K4. You never know, bro. I mean, man in your corporate section, I kind of can see security for
That's
fire.
why I'm saying uh,
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah,
only conceivable option for us to kill him with fire is burning down his house in some way or another.
yeah. Mm.
Because I do not have the means to create a firebomb in the allotted time before he wakes up. Unless I make a quick bottle and fabric Molotov cocktail.
I mean, we could just like stop somewhere and buy like a jerry can.
I mean, then yes, but I would just have Ankh carry in the jerry can, leave, and then throw the Molotov cocktail through a window.
All right, DM, how's these plans sound for you?
How do we want to do this? Because there's also the option of, if his house has an external AC unit, I could dump gasoline into the AC unit, and that would feed fire in through the ventilation.
Mm. Many options, but
Not as many, but
not as
it's
many. But fire wise, we
there's
can
a
work around it.
few
Yeah,
there's a
yeah.
few possibilities that could happen here.
So I just need to know on Dakota's standpoint, how likely are any of these?
Well, the gas line wouldn't work because this is K4 and, sustainable energy and all that. It's all electric.
Mm-mm.
But as
The
far as,
external
like,
AC unit.
the external AC unit, that is a bit more likely. It would still be within the walls of the property, but that's a potential one, yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Is it like how some houses are now, where there's like a big box outside of the house
Yeah,
that has like
yeah.
a fan, and that fan leads into the ventilation?
Yeah, because this is a fancy house. It would have, like, central air and all that stuff.
Okay,
So it
so
would
that one's
require,
possible.
yeah.
I just need to get a bunch of flammable things and start chucking them into the ventilation shaft. And it's a single mansion, right? It's not
Mhm.
like a complex.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. This is just like one in like essentially like a big gated community, and there's like a bunch of mansions next to each other, and the lawyer lives in one of the mansions.
Okay, so I'm going to ask. So how's this? I can more than likely handle this on my own, because like it's not gonna take much to not only ignite gasoline, but if there's other
Won't
flammable
gasoline
things.
ignite by itself if you leave it for long enough? Like,
Well, yes, but I'm hoping that gasoline in presence of high oxygen levels would be enough to, travel through the ventilation system and start a big fire.
yeah.
you know.
Also, we definitely have many different ideas on how we were gonna set on fire. Because I was like, you know what? What if we just buy a jerry can and just tie him up in his own house and, you know?
You could.
Then we go into the idea of we have to get into his house.
Yeah, that was the other thing. I was like, oh, this guy lives in a manor. Fuck.
Exactly, in a gated community. It would be a lot less suspicious for someone to get clearance to enter the gated community and then go to the house to start a fire. Just be like, all right, yeah, I was here. I had to visit a friend.
Friend was fire.
you know.
Mm-hmm.
So I could in theory text Riddle and be like, "Hey, is there any way I could get a cover story to go into this gated community?" Be like, "I'm going to burn down his house. I just need like a certain thing to clear myself to go into the area."
Yeah, I don't text him.
All right,
See what
I'll
he
text
says.
I'll text him exactly that then. "Hey, I'm going to burn down the lawyer's house. Uh
Does that work for you?
is there any way I can get clearance to go into the gated community?"
What's going on?
No, I was texting Riddle and I'm going to say like, "Hey, I'm going to go into this gated community to kill the lawyer via immolation. Is there any way I can get clearance to enter the gated community?"
Yeah, he could get you credentials.
Oh, sick nasty. All right. I'm gonna tell him like, "Hey, yeah, I'm gonna burn down his house."
And he's like, all right, and then he sends you like an AR like data package essentially that contains the credentials.
Nice. In the meantime, I am going to go to that nice Jamaican fellow and order some jerk chicken and some high explosive, or
Jeez.
well, highly
Flammable.
flammable explosives.
Yeah.
All right, we talking like thermite or like what is it?
We're talking like
Incendiaries could work
Phosphorus.
now.
phosphorus. Yeah, that would help.
That would be pretty
Uh,
good.
I'm gonna get like a phosphorus grenade
Mm,
and
okay.
then like 2 jerry cans.
All right, the jerry can's gonna be like $50 each, probably.
All right. You know what? I might get more than one phosphorus grenade in case I do decide to toss one through the window.
Mm, mm.
So I'm gonna get 2 phosphorus grenades
Two
and then the 2 jerry
How
cans.
long are you gonna wait to confirm that he ran out his house, though?
I'm gonna wait a good 5 minutes. Well, I'm gonna wait longer than that until the entire house is engulfed, essentially.
Yeah, because I'm like, man, this guy could like technically still make it out and be alive. Because you need evidence that
Yes,
he's dead.
yes, but if if he runs out of the house, I can just throw him back through a window.
You catch a burning man to throw him back.
Yes, yes,
Works every time.
exactly. I'm gonna have Ankh cover the back entrance. I'm gonna cover the front entrance, and if he comes out screaming for help, I'm gonna throw him back into the fire.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you get 2 incendiary grenades. They are 1,000 colors each from Mr. Jamaican Man.
Easy.
So you can do that, and then I can add that here. Incendiary. And then I'll fill those sets out for that if you ever need it for combat. So yeah, so you have the credentials, you get the stuff, stop by at ironically enough, a synthetic chem gas station, and you pick up 2 jerry cans of synth fuel.
I'll also fill up my car at that point.
Yeah, of course, of course.
And then, without anybody realizing what I'm doing, I'm going to go and burn down this man's house.
All right, yeah. So you
Could I,
do.
could I, in theory, get some like aerosol cans while I'm there at the gas station?
Like the like convenience store. Yeah, you could do that.
Hey, nice, nice. I'll get some aerosol, some
Man, really
some
bad.
aerosol cans that clearly have the disclaimer of keep away from any flammables.
Yeah.
Yeah, like keep away from open flame or whatever. Yeah.
Yes, yes. Possibly one of those like camping grill propane kits.
Okay.
I want to make sure that this man's house burns.
All right. Yeah. So I'll say it takes you 2 hours to do all that and then get to the guy's house. You have 19 hours until the contract goes public. Yeah. So you guys. Well, I guess I said you guys. Cairo drives to the gated community. All these different big mansions and stuff lined up on each side of the road. It's like big cul-de-sac and stuff. And you walk up to the front gate, and you flash your credentials that Riddle gave you, and the guard's like, have a good day, sir," and waves you through.
I love it how no one's asking questions at like 1 a.m.
Yeah, it will be 1 a.m.
Man, it's a night shift.
Yeah, this is a night guard. He's like, oh, I've seen weirder, whatever, bro.
Whatever, man.
Yeah, I don't get paid enough for this.
Right. Right, you're obviously here to either bang someone's wife or kill someone's husband, so I don't really care.
Yeah, but the less I know,
Man,
the
this
better,
gated
honestly.
community is wild.
Hey, man, it's what happens, bro.
That's why gated communities are gated. Because only the people that are there for a very specific purpose are there.
So you roll through the security checkpoint, and you pull up to the address. It is a nice big old manor that has like a wrought iron fence around it with some security cameras watching the front gate and like around the sides of the building and stuff. It's pretty quiet, seeing as it is 1 in the morning.
Alright, let me see if I have anything that can get through. Oh wait, I've got my titanite sword. So I can just cut through these bars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll pick an area that doesn't have any cameras watching it, and I'll just cut through the bars.
You have the injector ink?
I do in my mask, which I am wearing.
Sick.
But I don't want to take chances anyway.
I understand.
Cool. Yeah. So you walk up to one of the areas without any cameras, and you cleave some of the the steel like twisted fancy fence posts out of the way, and you climb on through. I assume you will be stealthing to get to the AC unit.
Yes, please.
All right, give me that stealth check.
That is an 8.
An 8. Okay.
Not good enough.
You're not good enough. You die. So you walk across.
The bag that you are carrying combusts.
catches on fire. So you make your way, because you're already on the side of the building, so you don't have to walk that far. Before you find, kind of tucked behind like some hedges to kind of like try to hide the industrial AC unit, but it tries and fails. You see this like big metal AC box with like some like little like electrical like pole things around there to control like the fuse boxes and stuff like that.
Yeah. I'm gonna cut open the top of it like, but just the bars, right? So that the fan on the inside is like exposed,
Hmm.
and I'm gonna start putting gasoline in.
Okay, so you start pouring in these 2 jerry cans of
No, just
gasoline.
the one. Just the
Oh,
one.
just the
Just the
one?
one.
So you just pour in
So far.
one
So
jerry can of
far.
gasoline. The air reeks of gasoline now.
Good. Is there a doggy door anywhere?
There would not be, no.
Okay. Damn. He doesn't have a pet. um I'll drop in one of the phosphorus grenades just to see what happens.
Okay, so you're just gonna like, pull the pin and ka-chink, and then... All right.
Yes.
So you take out the one of the incendiary grenades and you pull the pin out and you ka-ting, and the spoon flies off into the night, and you drop the grenade into the thing, and it like bounces a couple times on the fan, and then it falls through the gap, and you hear it like bing bong bing 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 bong bing bing as it goes down into the place, and then you look over and you see that like this AC unit has like an LCD panel on it for like maintenance workers, and it's
Yeah.
flashing really bright red. Then it says like foreign foreign chemicals detected, risk of fire, and like the percentage is going
Can
up
I
and up and
can
up and
I
up and up and up and up.
can I dismiss those alerts?
Yeah, sure. So you're just like, no, computer, this is fine.
No, this is totally fine. This is totally
Yeah.
normal. Normal
This is
maintenance.
as intended.
Maintenance. Yeah, so you like they dismiss the alert, and as soon as you do, you hear like a tss, and then just as like all of the air in the entire ventilation system catches in flames, and like billows like up towards you, because obviously the fumes of gas are also flammable. So like I think Ankh like bites you by like the belt and just direct like pulls you backwards, jumps backwards, and like back like towards the fence. And this like column of fire blasts out of the air conditioning unit, and like the jerry can next to it explodes and like takes out part of
Jesus
like the ground. It lights
Christ.
the grass on fire, and like the aerosol cans explode, but they only kind of explode. So they're like balloons that are like been like a hope within them. So they're like,
Oh, because I was gonna take the rest of the bag and just toss it through a window,
yeah. So you just toss them through a window. Yeah, and
and
you hear
then
them like.
take the second incendiary grenade and toss it through a second-story window.
Yes, yes. So then you get up and you're like covered in ash and like dirt from everything's blowing up, and covered in the
Do I
fire.
need to
And
make
you,
a strength check for this throw, or
uh,
for both of these throws?
no, this is pretty
Oh,
simple.
okay. Okay.
So you just chuck it through a window and it smashes through the glass, and you hear like a woman be like, "Adios mio," and then it blows up.
So the guy's like, "Oh wait, oh no."
Yeah.
God.
Um,
Cleaning lady's like, well,
yeah.
I'll
not
I'll
today.
be videotaping my entire perspective throughout this. By the
Okay.
way,
Okay.
so
Makes
it
sense.
picks up the "Adios mio."
Yeah, makes me "Adios mio," and then it's like bright hot white fire
And then
glows out the window.
I will make my way back to my car and watch the house.
All right, yeah. So you make your way to the car. By the time you get to the car, most of the building is engulfed in flames because the vents go through the entire building, and you
Yeah.
like lit the whole place on fire. And you wait like 5 minutes, and the building is thoroughly engulfed. A few people, like if like the wait staff and stuff, like run out of the building, coughing or like partially on fire. But the guy that you're after does not come out.
I'll wait a little bit longer.
Okay, yeah. So you wait, and after about like 6 minutes, the fire department shows up with like hover trucks and stuff like that, and like drones with like fire extinguishers and hover cars and
I don't.
helicopters.
If we're dealing with phosphorus, I don't think they're gonna get that fire out.
Yeah, it's not gonna get all of it. Yeah, and they like dump like a helicopter like bucket of water over it and stuff, and like they start spraying like this like fire foam stuff along the edge of the fire to keep it from spreading. But once they figure out that it's phosphorus, they're like, yeah, we're not going to be able to stop this. It's going to have to burn for like 20 minutes until it goes out by itself.
All right. Well, if he's not dead from the fire, he's dead from the smoke inhalation.
Yeah, yeah. And yeah.
So he's confirmed KIA.
I mean, it won't hit the news for like a couple of days until the fire goes out and they get in the building and find his corpse. But you didn't see him go anywhere, and the fire department wouldn't go in there. So
Assumption. Dead.
I'll wait until a part of like the second floor collapses.
okay, yeah. So you wait around for like a half an hour, 45 minutes, and the roof like begins to cave in, and that only makes the fire worse because now it has better ventilation. So it kind of speeds it all up even more. And then after like 45 minutes,
He comes walking out.
he dun 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 dun. He marches out. He's like his skin's melted off. His hands run underneath it. No.
Oh my gosh.
He
The
does
lawyer
not.
was a
Like, he's
robot
pretty
the whole
metal,
time.
and if I had planned this in advance, I would have done that. But no, he's dead. He doesn't come out.
All right. I'll start up my car and just start driving away, and then I'll send the video.
Alrighty. So you send the video over, and Ren was like, very nice, very nice.
Tasteful.
Tasteful. Yeah.
Can you imagine he's just gathering up evidence against us?
He could be.
Oh my god.
Can you imagine?
That'd be so
He
funny.
could be.
He's
You
like,
don't,
yeah,
you don't know what I'm
officer,
planning.
officer, right here. Yeah, they sent me photo evidence on my burner phone that they
Photo
somehow
and
got
video
the
evidence
that they somehow got the number 2 that they murdered these people.
that
Uh,
I set out the hit for.
That someone, not me, of course, set the hit out for it. What a terrible person that is. So terrible, so terrible. God, I'd punch you, Dakota.
Well, now you give me ideas.
6-part plot, revenge plot
Yeah.
on Riddle.
It's like
Dickens.
a year down the line, and I'm like, remember that time you guys sent him all that video evidence? Well, now that you've gotten on his bad side, he's going to send it out to the cops.
Jesus.
See, that's why I'm avoiding his bad side.
As far
But
as I
yeah, no,
understand,
I'll,
English pretty
I'll,
crazy.
I'll say Cairo after that one was gonna head home.
Yeah, you guys have been
'Cause,
awake for like almost
almost
24 hours.
almost burning alive, I think, is enough for Cairo in that point.
Almost exploding in your own fire. The arsonist's paradox.
See, the arsonist sets a house on fire, but he burns himself while doing it.
Yeah. But that is a 4th person taken off the list.
That's another 20.
22 and a half. You know,
22
like
and a half,
97K,
that's right.
something like that.
Yeah. Wait until those stocks push through. To the moves.
So yeah, so that's so you head home after that. Are there any are you, or is Knox gonna try to go after somebody else, or are you just gonna be like four
Are
is
you
enough?
and Bonus gonna go after the security guy?
Mm, security. Where are the
Seals.
seals?
For the extra 15.
Let's see here. Who can we kill? We already killed that person.
So
We
the
killed the
people that are
secretary
dead,
in arcology.
the
Nope.
people that are dead are Thorne, Nicholson, uh, Mark Well, and
I think that's it. No.
is that it?
Taylor,
There's
lawyer,
And
and
Brimsey,
journalist.
and Brimsey.
Yeah, I'll get rid of the ones that are dead.
Dead. Yes.
Yeah.
That would help.
So that's that one and that one.
We need to kill all of the arcology members at the same time. Or, well, in
that's-
the same foul swoop.
Yeah, that's why I wanted you to wait to do it, because I know that hopefully whenever Boyd gets here, he'll help us with the charisma aspect of it. So arcology, 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 arcology. There's what, 4 arcologies here?
I think there's 5.
Well, there's
2, 3,
Marfort,
4, 5. Yes.
Harridan,
Oh,
Harridan,
company arcology.
and then
Technically,
Brady's also in arcology.
yeah, there's 5 people.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5. And then the pool
So
boy and Strain are just like in apartments around the city, and then
Yeah.
Seals is in a mansion, like the lawyer was.
So I think we could start seals because that way the majority
Well, the
of
only other one that I would be kind of afraid of is the
is
mercenary.
mercenary. Yeah, I don't know what
Yeah.
he could
What do you
do.
mean, bro? That pool boy, he means business.
Man, he's only
He's
worth
got a Desert
1,000K.
Eagle. He's got a Desert Eagle for
He has
home
a
defense.
gold-plated Desert Eagle. He's going to use
Just
on
for
you.
home defense.
He's like the founding fathers intended. Smoothbore
Death.
cannon at the top of the stairs.
hmm
Ruffian. I feel like Strain would absolutely call someone breaking into his house a ruffian.
Or a brigand.
Yeah.
hmm
So you guys are gonna start Seal, right?
Yeah, to get that 15K because we have his thing, and then technically we should have a little bit of breathing room because what mercenary is gonna want to walk into the arcology without a plan?
That is true.
Poor pool boy though. I'd be kind of sad if I saw his thing was cleaned by someone else. I was like, wow, you're desperate. Even though we're still
Well,
gonna kill him
don't forget, in the canon we still have time.
right
We have
now.
like
Yes, right
Yeah.
what,
now we
18
have.
hours?
Yeah, I
thought,
think so.
yeah, so we got like the morning to do
We
it
have
Yeah,
the
so
too.
morning
it's like
and
2
then
in the morning
afternoon.
right now.
We have the morning and then afternoon.
Yeah,
Because
so
we got the contract at 9 o'clock, right?
7.
7? Okay, so we have until 7 o'clock the next day.
mm,
Yeah, so it's you. Yeah, but once you guys like a couple more hours, and people will start getting like exhaustion because you've been awake for more than 24 hours. But
Yeah.
so let me just ask then, are we going to be able to do seals without getting exhaustion?
uh, probably unless you plan on
If you go straight from the last contract to
Yeah, that's what
where
I mean.
Seal is,
yeah, then you should be fine.
you could pull off it's like what I did. I went straight from the first contract I did to the second one, and I didn't get exhaustion because I went from 11 o'clock to 2 a.m.
Yeah, that's why I was like,
Yeah, plus I assume that Nox and Bonus will be doing this while Karo's off doing his thing.
Yes.
So
Yes. They
this is
probably would
actually
have
like
finished
3 hours in the
before me,
past.
actually. They probably would have
yeah.
finished before me.
No, it depends on what security this guy actually has.
Well, yeah.
But
We can
yeah,
start
let's.
that next session if you guys would like. Give you guys enough to like rush and be like, oh, we need to do it in 10 minutes. Oh,
Yeah,
gee.
yeah, I think that'd be pretty good.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Kyro's gonna go home, rest his head. Good
Bathing his
progress.
Scrooge McDuck money.
We've killed what, 4 or 5 targets?
I think 4, and then you're working on the 5th.
No, 5. 5. Yeah, no, 5
Lawyer.
because we did 1 last session,
1,
and
2,
this one so far
3.
we've done 4.
And we got 3 today. 1, 2,
Oh,
yeah,
we
1,
did
2,
3.
3, 4. Yeah, and then Seals is gonna be the 5th one.
Okay, so we're cleaning house rather fast.
That we are. That we
Yeah,
are.
in 24 hours, 4 people have died.
Yes,
Yeah, Dakota.
one of
Maybe
2 of which have looked like an accident.
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
2 of which looked like an accident. 1 looked like a robbery gone wrong, and
Where did the first one die?
The
Oh,
first
we just
one,
walked up
yeah,
and
the
killed
first
him.
one, yeah, the first one looked like a murder
Looked
that
like
got covered up by a gas leak, and then the second one looked like that was the one that Knox did. That one looked like a domestic
abuse.
disturbance gone horribly wrong, and the third one looked like a murder, just a murder.
Which one?
The Brimsey.
Oh, I was
Robbery?
gonna say robbery gone
Yeah,
wrong.
yeah, I was
Yeah,
gonna say
it could be a
'cause he
robbery.
stole the cash from the
Yeah.
cash register.
Hence why I did it.
Yeah.
And then the fourth one looked like an arson gone wrong, I guess, because the phosphorus is pretty obvious that there's
I don't
seems
know
kinda,
what
going
you're
on.
talking
kind
about.
of targeted, guys. Not gonna lie.
I don't know what you're talking about. The first canister would have gone up within seconds. That metal is melted.
Yeah, but the fire department still knows like this is
Yeah,
in the
the
ventilation
once
system, and
they
it
do
was
the.
the fire. Yeah, they can figure out so much stuff. Those investigations
It, al-
after a
it
fire,
always
it's shocking.
boggles me. I'm like, how do you do that, man? What
Yeah, well, they can
training?
figure out like where it started. They can find out what started it, when, where, why, how. It's great.
Well, now the only thing that community has to worry about is an arsonist among them.
Yeah, and no more shady lawyer.
Who's the fucking arsonist? Who is it?
Yeah, and then this is going to be cut to like a one shot where you guys play the residents of this community trying to figure out who the arsonist among you is, and none of you are.
Everybody in the community gets like shot via firing squad one by one.
Yeah, because they all like turn at each other like, "You must be the arsonist. You must be the arsonist."
And then one of the people in the community actually turns into an arsonist.
Yeah, he's like, "Oh, that's it. I'm gonna burn
That's
that guy's
it.
house down."
Keep on accusing people. I'm actually gonna turn into an arsonist.
Yeah. Bro, they gaslight him into becoming an arsonist.
They literally gaslight him into becoming an arsonist.
God, cursed. Epic one-shot idea, though.
That is a funny one-shot idea. But anyway, that's enough of our intrepid murderers murdering people. If you care to hear about more murder, tune in next time on Quest for the Core, where we actually blow up someone's house, murder a pool boy who has way too much home protection, uh, and gaslight a security guard into thinking he's going crazy. All that and more on Quest for the Core.